Hey, thanks for joining the Jeep guy on another video here. Today we're going to talk about my 1944 MB. This one I drug out of a field a few years back. I actually saw it in a picture of an ad for sale, but it was another Jeep that was for sale, not this one. And the guy did not want to sell this one because he had a lot of sentimental value with it. But I ended up convincing him to sell me both of them. I really just wanted this one, but it seemed like he would only sell both, so I ended up buying both of them. All the tires were flat. It was sitting in the ground, and we had to use a winch to drag it out and get it up on the trailer because it had been sitting there, to his memory, about 30 years or so. But he had had it since the 50s. The story I got from him was he drug it out of the Virgin River, and that's where he found it. So kind of could have been possibly abandoned from some guys from the Nellis Air Force Base or something like that. I think a couple of guys screwing around and got it stuck and left it, or who knows. But anyway, pretty cool. Aired up all the tires. All of them actually hold air really well, but that rear one is falling apart, and the guy told me that tire's been like that since he was younger, and like 30 years ago, and he said it holds air for about a month, and still true, it holds air for about a month, so we haven't replaced it and just let it be. But we brought it into the shop here so we could sand it down to bare metal, kind of get an idea what we're working with. You can actually see on the hood especially bunch of original paint even there, some of the original olive drab, and right here is pretty good color there. So the shifter had been sitting in one position for so long that we had to pull that off and get it work it loose, but the inside of the transmission was perfect, so that was nice. So we got transmission working now. With these older Jeeps, one things we wanted to do this video and show you is that they're so simple that you can typically just throw a battery in it and some starter fluid and it'll fire up. There's no fuel or anything in it, so it won't run very long, but it will generally just fire up. But you can see it's covered in rat crap and dirt and some other feces, so we've not done anything to this, but we're just gonna throw a battery in it and see if she'll fire up for you. Oh, where's your connection there? A little bit of starting fluid. So, said it'll only run for a few seconds if it does, but always make sure it's in neutral so it doesn't take off. But it should fire. Oh, there she goes. Yeah, pretty dang cool. You can just do that for a vehicle that's been sitting for 30 years on a 75 plus year old design. Not many vehicles you can do that with. But anyway, be sure to join us next time. Like and subscribe if you would. That helps us keep going and making more videos if you want to see more of this. And we'll catch you next time.